they got a revenge factor. They're going to come out with a revenge. We got to understand that. So what? So what? We're 40 minutes away from rinks. We're 40 minutes away from nets. We're 40 minutes away from hanging a banner. We're 40 minutes away from making history. And 40 minutes away from giving God all the glory. Bring it up. God. Let's go.
There's a man in Conway, South Carolina who's done it. A man sitting right next to me who has done it twice and won it once. And then there's a man who will be pacing the sideline today who joins the club of Auburn coaches that has taken a team to the SEC Tournament Championship game. Oh, the storylines, they run deeper than the Cumberland River as we prepare to crown champion in the Music City. Hello again, everybody in War Eagle. I'm Rod Bramlett with Hall of Fame coach Sonny Smith inside Bridgestone Arena, and back in our Auburn Sports Network studio is Brad Law. The man that joins the club today is trying to win a title against a school and a place which he once called home, a place where he revived a basketball program. That man now calls Auburn home, and it is clear that he has brought this program from the ashes as well. Then there are the teams. Last year, they shared a regular season title. It's been 4 decades since the tournament crown went to Rocky Top, and it's been 34 years since it went home to the Plains. One thing for sure, there won't be any sharing today.
Championship game. Now, let's meet your 2 teams for our championship game between the Auburn Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers. For Auburn at guard, a 5'11" junior from Mableton, Georgia, number 1, Jared Harper. For Tennessee at guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Nashville, Tennessee, number 0, Jordan Bowles. For Auburn at guard, a 6'3" senior from Stone Mountain, Georgia, number 2, Bryce Brown. For Tennessee at guard, a 6'1" sophomore from Florence, Alabama, number 1, Lamonte Turner. Forward, a 6'7" junior from Warwick, Georgia, number 24, Anthony McLemore. For Tennessee, at forward, a 6'11" senior from Milton, Ontario, Canada, number 11, Kyle Alexander. For Auburn at forward, a 6'8" sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, number 5, Chuma Okiki. For Tennessee at forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 2, Grant Williams. For Auburn at guard, a 6'6" senior from North Augusta, South Carolina, number 4, Malik Dunbar. 6'5" junior from Zion, Illinois, number 5, Admiral Schofield. Head coach for the Auburn Tigers, Coach Bruce Pearl. Head coach for the Tennessee Volunteers, Coach Rick Barnes.
Anthony McLemore will jump center circle against Kyle Alexander when we get things going here. An emotional, just charged atmosphere here inside Bridgestone Arena.
No question.
Going to be a great atmosphere. Got a feeling it's going to be a great game. Both these teams headed to the NCAA tournament. Both these teams top 5 seeds at worst. Tennessee looking for a 1 seed. Auburn right now considered a 5. Maybe a chance to move up a spot to a 4. And Doug Shows walks into center circle inside that SEC logo. Tosses it up. We're underway, and Auburn controls the tip. And Bryce Brown took a pop to the mouth by Admiral Schofield right off the bat. Here's Jared Harper crossing over midcourt.
Tennessee playing man.
Bryce Brown takes it. Took a finger in the eye is what it is. And Admiral Schofield stuck a finger in Bryce Brown's eye, and he barely could catch that ball, and he turns to the official and asks for time. Admiral Schofield, outstanding player and an outstanding person, immediately comes over to check on Bryce Brown to make sure he's okay.
All right, now we're really good on out of bounds plays.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get. Something at the bucket.
Bryce stays in. Everything's good. Harper out front. Lamonte Turner backs Harper up near center court. Harper, a long 3 from the left side. Nope. Long rebound to Grant Williams.
It was online.
Yep. Jordan Bone down the right side of the lane. Can't get there. Guarded by Brown.
Guard him without fouling him.
Turner pulls up with a floater. Free throw line. Missed it. Follow-up missed. And Anthony McLemore the rebound. Harper now races left side. Brown for 3. Good.
Penetration on the dribble by Jared Harper is going to create a lot of problems for Tennessee.
3-0. Bone down the lane. Bone to the rim. Lays it up.
Penetration by Bone's going to create a lot of problems for Tennessee also. Penetration may be the name of this game today.
Bone playing in his hometown in Asheville, Tennessee. Scored 17 against Auburn last weekend. 3-2 Tigers. Okeke takes it inside a center circle. Between the rings, over left side for Harper. Harper turns the corner, kicks it in the outside. Dunbar 3, short. Rebound underneath, cleared out by Alexander.
Tennessee not looking to run. They'll run out with their big people, but they're going to get it.
Blocking foul called on Harper. I think it's a good call. Lamonte Turner, a little hesitation. Harper trying to race to the spot, and he just didn't get there in time to get in a good, solid defensive position.
Rod, this is 2 of the quickest point people in the league. Now, they're going to have a lot of respect for one another and not foul out of this game.
First foul of the day. Bone looking to inbound. Tries to get it in around McLemore, and Anthony kicks it back out of bounds.
We're really good at defending. We got to get out in this corner, though.
Nobody covered Turner. Not a soul covered him, and he catches it and hits the 3.
He's the lowest shooting 3-point shooter they have. He shoots like 30%.
5-3 Tennessee. Harper hands it off to Malik. Cross court to Brown. Brown out between the rings. 13 to shoot for the Tigers. Bryce drives on Bone off the glass. Good.
Well, he can handle Bone because he's taller, he's very quick, and he's getting better at penetration to the basket. We're pressing.
Inbounds comes to Bone. Tied at 5. 17:50 to go in the first half. Bone out on the left wing. Goes to the left hand. Picks up the dribble. Needs some help. Gets it from Grant Williams. Grant Williams to the top of the key. Down the left side of the lane. Nice dish underneath, and a block from behind by Harper, and that's number 2. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Auburn in a world of hurt now.
That's not good. And both of those actually were good calls. So we're not looking. I believe he was on his back a little bit, wouldn't you think?
I think he got the block, but I think he climbed his back to get it.
Yeah, I think he was on his back.
Javon McCormick will check in. After Turner shoots a couple. Now, This is not part of Auburn's plan, that's for sure, for Jared Harper to have to go to the bench with 17:39 still left in the first half.
No, that changes Auburn's game plan, what it does. And also, it puts the value on the basketball, taking care of it because Jared can do it so well.
Turner hits them both. Tennessee leads 7-5. Here comes McCormick up the floor. Javon to Chuma. Over it goes to Bryce in front of the Tennessee bench. Bryce guarded tightly by Bone. 17:25 to go in a half. 15 to shoot. Bryce Brown, long three from outside, too short. Alexander the rebound.
We're not rebounding at all offensively. We've got to go somebody on the offensive board.
And not moving the basketball much either. Kyle Alexander over to Bone in front of the Auburn bench. Jumper over Okeke, blocked it into the hands of Dunbar. Good block that time by Chuma. Up ahead to Chuma, drives in, had it blocked by Alexander. Nice block. And then Anthony McLemore with a foolish foul, hacking Tennessee on the arm and Kyle Alexander. That's 3 fouls already on Auburn, and every single one of them have been dead on.
Anthony McLemore is foul prone because he is a guy that is, it's a habit, using his hands.
Yep.
Big guys cannot play a lot with their hands. You got to use your hips, your forearms to get the job done. We got to get used to that.
Horace Spencer in the game. McLemore to the bench. Schofield in front of the Auburn bench. Free throw line to Williams. Bounce pass down the lane to Turner. Had to go get it. Almost went out of bounds. Now to Williams. Back to Turner. 3 over the screen. It is good.
Well, Lamont Turner, not a three-point shooter. Showing that today.
Tennessee, 10-5 lead. 16.5 to go here in the first half. Turner all over McCormick. Dribbles around. Gives it off to Okeke in the corner for 3, and he buries it.
As long as he can keep them trying to guard that dribbler, it's going to open up the outside shot, Rod, and that was a perfect example.
10-8. Turner lost it. Got it back. Out to Schofield. Underneath. Pass deflected. Steal by Auburn. Tigers down 2. Ahead to Brown on the wing. Tennessee gets back defensively. Now to Okeke on the baseline. Shoots it back out to Bryce. Toss it comes to McCormick. He looks over the Tennessee man-to-man. Dribbles right down the right side of the lane. Pulls up. A jumper is up off the mark. Spencer goes up. Couldn't get the rebound. Williams does have position.
Got a good look on the drive, though. Right in the middle of the lane.
10-8. Tennessee with the lead. 15:37 to go in the half. Turner left side to Schofield. Catches at the free throw line, and he walked. Got a little ahead of himself. That's a turnover. And a timeout on the floor with 15:30 to go here in the first half. It's an electric atmosphere here, Coach, and Auburn kind of withstanding that Tennessee crowd and sitting here only 2 points down. A couple of threes already for the Tigers in this one, and they trail 10-8. They'll have the ball when we come back. Coach Smith, your thoughts early on?
We've got to guard their perimeter people. They are going full blast to the basket. Whoever gets it drives it hard, and he's looking for three-point shooters if he doesn't get something. They're all quick. So we must guard the drive right off, and that's already a part of their 10 points.
Javon McCormick in the game. This big moment for Javon. He's handled it well so far, and Jared Harper with 2 early fouls in this one. Auburn can just hang in there till Jared can get back out there.
No, this is not a bad thing, as long as we can get it across.
Bryce Brown over midcourt against the Tennessee pressure. Flips it to McCormick. 18 to shoot. McCormick brings around the right side. Swings it to Okeke at the top. Still working long range. 10 on the shot clock now as he hands it off to Bryce Brown. Bounces it to Spencer. Around to Samir. 7 to shoot. Samir at the wing. Samir goes to the left hand. Pulls up. Kick corner. Okeke 3 on the way. In and out. No good. Went halfway down.
Boy, right down in the basket. Good ball movement. Good patience by the Tigers.
Good look. Tennessee up by 2 with the ball. Fulkerson in there now. John Fulkerson. So is Jordan Bowden. He led Auburn up in the first half at home. And Tennessee almost threw it away. Bone had to go chase it down far sideline. He works on Dowdy. They want to feed it into Grant Williams. Back out to Fulkerson. Now into Williams. Off the glass good.
Now you need to front him. You can't side front him. He's too strong.
3 on the way. Dowdy missed it long. Too quick of a shot. Bowden the rebound.
We have not been able to get a second shot yet.
Bowden speeds down the lane, and it's stripped from behind. Okeke the other way. Up ahead to Dowdy. Drives in on Williams. Missed it. Boy, you got to finish that shot. You have to finish that shot.
He was looking at the layup instead of the foul, and trying to draw the foul first.
Well, I want to tell you, you can't look for that today in front of this crowd. You just can't. You just can't. You just can't expect it. You have to adjust to it.
I didn't think they fouled him either. Did you?
I didn't think. I thought he had pretty good defensive position. The Auburn bench didn't think so. Williams drives in off the glass, missed it. Good defense by Okeke.
Yeah, and he's good at handling the basketball. I like that because we're going to need it.
12-8 Tennessee. 12:37 to go in the first half. McCormick brings it around to the left side. Wants a screen from Horace. Drives through two defenders, lost it. Horace picked it up. One bounce on the floor, goes up. Good, and he's fouled. Strong move on the bounce by Horace Spencer, and he'll go to the line.
Well, we finally got them on the board with a foul. Even though the game has been called extremely well, we have got to get into that lane. We have got to create situations where they're going to foul us. And we've got to make some when they do that, and we just did.
Schofield picks up the first foul of the day on Tennessee. It took 6.5 minutes to get there, but first foul is called, and Horace now a chance to go to the line and make it a three-point play. Austin Wiley about to check in.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
I hope he can give us some good minutes. He cannot play long.
Horace banked it in.
We need some luck. Horace played extremely well while he was in there.
Big round of applause from the Auburn contingent as Austin Wiley comes in. Eve Pons has checked in as well for Tennessee.
He's got to know what hand that Fulkerson shoots with. He's very good if you let him go to his left.
12-11 Tennessee, 13-19 to go in the first half. Far sideline it goes to Bowden. Pons out top, now to Bone. High screen coming from Schofield. Bone swings it over to Schofield. There's a three at the top. He loves that spot. He missed the shot, though. McCormick on the long rebound to Dowdy. Shuffles it back to Bryce. Launches a three. Missed it. Long rebound on the run bound.
Get back.
Bone, rather. Bone, left wing. Pulls up. Dumps off. Corner for E. Pons. Now hands it to Bone. McCormick all over him in that corner. Underneath to Schofield. Works on Wiley. Had the shot. Defended well. Austin couldn't hold the ball. Oh, just off his fingertips. Thought he may have been bumped from behind, or the Tennessee fans thought Schofield was fouled, but it was great defense underneath from Austin Wiley.
This is a game for the point guards. We've got to stop Bones, and we got to beat him.
Well, he's wide open for a three there, and he hits it.
Bones is the key to this game for them, in my opinion. He's so quick, you can't keep him out of the lane. If you back off, he shoots a three.
35% from three, had 17 against Auburn. That three gives Tennessee a 4-point lead again. Just a little hand back to Bone, and he was wide open with nobody in his face. Okeke on the drive, kick into the corner for Brown, a three. Nope. Rebound kept alive by Wiley. Okeke with it. Out top, Bryce going to try it again. Missed it again, and the rebound to Bone.
Yeah, first, second shot for us, though. Wiley in the game may make a difference on that.
Bone on the wing, top to Fulkerson, round to Bowden in front of the Auburn bench. 12:02 to go, Tennessee up by 4. Bone with it at the top. Now to Bowden. Swings it back over to Schofield. Drives around Bowden. Had his shot blocked. And knocked out of Wiley's hands, out of bounds by Tennessee, and Auburn will get it. Great defense in there by the Tigers.
Great. Absolutely great. I couldn't say anything because I was anticipating a foul so much because they beat us on the dribble. They're beating us on the dribble, but we are protecting the goal, and that's the key to this game, protecting that rim.
11:52 remaining. Timeout on the floor. Tennessee a 4-point lead, but Auburn will have it when we return. To go here in this SEC championship game first half. Tennessee a 15-11 lead. Auburn will have it, bringing it length of the floor when we get back to action. A couple of numbers that stand out. Of course, Jared Harper's 2 fouls. He's on the bench for a while. He barely played 2 minutes. Auburn only 2 for 10 from 3. That number's got to change. They're getting out rebounded 11-6. It's probably not too bad, but that number needs to be closer than that. And yet, Auburn's only down by 4 thanks to 3 Tennessee turnovers.
And you talk about those 11 rebounds. Only one of them is an offensive rebound. If you can keep them from offensive rebounding, you'll do pretty good.
Okeke, McCormick, Dunbar, Dowdy, and Wiley on the floor for Auburn. Williams, Bone, Bowden, Turner, and Alexander, the original starting 5 out there for Tennessee. Inbounds to McCormick. Tennessee pressuring. Now McCormick will bring it up the floor, race it in the front court against Bone. To Okeke between the rings. Now to Javon. Javon back to Chuma. To Dowdy out on the wing. Samir slides to the top. Over to McCormick. Fakes it left. Goes back to Dowdy. 11 to shoot. Drives on Williams. In trouble. Tried to dump it off. Deflected back to Samir. Up on against Alexander. Strong move off the glass and good.
Samir is like a point guard. He can be the difference while Jared is out.
Out top on Alexander now. 15-13. Can't hand it off. Dunbar really staying with Bowden. Now they finally get it to Bowden. Pulls up from the free throw line and makes it.
I tell you what, their guards are good off the dribble. That's especially penetrating towards the basket.
Don't think there's a better mid-range shooting team than Tennessee in all the country.
No question. No question.
17-13. Dunbar feeds it into Austin. Left low block. Up and under move. Missed it. Oh, man, he can't buy a break.
Back, though, I believe.
Ball on the deck. Williams pulls it out of there. Over to Bone. Here comes Tennessee. Bone. Euro step, scoops it up, blocked by Dunbar off the backboard. Into the hands of Okeke. Chuma jumps it to Dowdy from the wing. Corner pass from McCormick to Malik for three. No. Rebound high off the iron for Alexander.
We need a second shot. We need a second shot.
Well, I tell you, if those three balls would start going, Auburn would be in business.
They're getting good looks. It's not anything to do with bad shots.
17-13 Volunteers. Their biggest lead has been 5. Turner, short corner, drives underneath. Missed it, tapped up, missed it by Alexander. McCormick, the rebound. Up ahead, Dowdy. Back to Malik. Drives to the lane. Gets fouled. He made it. How did he make that shot?
Oh, no,
Malik
but that's the
Dunbar.
shot of the day.
Woo.
Shot of the day. He is playing so hard right now. He's defending as hard as he can go, and he's driving the ball to the basket. We need dribble penetration against Tennessee, and we're getting it right now.
Dunbar makes it.
Who was the foul?
Foul was on Alexander, his first. And Auburn can cut the Tennessee lead down to 1. McLemore, Purifoy, and Brown check in. McCormick and Dunbar stay out there. And Malik will be at the line trying to cut it to a Tennessee 1-point lead.
Yeah.
Good minutes for Austin Wiley, by the way.
Good minutes for Samir, too.
Yeah.
But Austin, for sure, because we protected the rim.
Yeah.
And that's a big key. Other people can block shots when he's got that rim protected.
Just checking the clock. We had a little delay in time to get the clock right. 10:03 now on the clock. 17-15 Tennessee. Dunbar at the line. And coming in, Derek Walker for the Volunteers. Kyle Alexander will go out. Malik at the line, just a 62% free throw shooter. Didn't get the roll on that one.
All right, get back.
Rebound to Turner. And Dole now up the floor for the Volunteers. 17-15. Tennessee on top. Over it goes to Turner. Right side. Between the rings to Walker. Guarded by Purifoy. Feeds it to Schofield. And he goes up and is immediately fouled by Anthony McLemore.
Now, that's the first questionable thing that I've seen. I'm not sure that if you're going to let them play a little bit around the basket, you cannot call fouls below the hip, below the waist.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's 2 on Anthony now. He's having a hard time the last couple of days staying in the game. Nice roll for Schofield. He's a 70% free throw shooter.
Yeah, he plays defense with his hands. In the post, you cannot play defense with your hands. You can your elbows and your forearm, but you can't do it with your hands.
In and out on the second one. 3-point or Tennessee lead. Auburn the rebound. 19-15. Volunteers on top. How about a 3-ball to tie it? Purifoy between the rings down to McCormick. Hooks it back out top to McLemore. Over to Malik. He'll shoot from there, and he misses it. Purifoy couldn't get the rebound. He didn't have him in any position. And Auburn now 2 for 12 from outside the arc. Bone down the lane to the rim. Missed the layup. Tapped out Purifoy. He missed the layup, and Auburn gets it back.
Our penetration is great. Our defense at the basket is very, very good.
McCormick down the middle of the lane. Hangs in the air. Gets the roll. It's a 1-point game.
I'll tell you what, that young man is a player.
He's fearless.
He really is. When he comes off the bench and that's a great term.
Smallest guy out there. He can jump better than anybody, that's for sure. Auburn's cut it to 1. 8:49 to go. They've cut it to 1. They haven't had Jared Harper for almost the entire first half because of 2 fouls. Bone, free throw line, falling away. Missed it. Rebound, McLemore. Hands it off to McCormick.
Go.
Auburn bringing it up the floor. A chance to retake the lead. Javon stops at the top. Backs it up on the right side. Over to Malik, right sideline. Javon wants it back.
Hey, we want the ball on the penetration.
Diagonal pass to an open Purifoy in the corner, way long.
All right, got to get back. We're not getting second shots. That's the only difference in the game, in my opinion. They get a couple, we get none.
That's an open look. Auburn missed a bunch of open looks from three. Otherwise, Tigers may have be up double digits in this game.
Oh, yeah, no question about that.
2 for 13 from three. Schofield forces it inside, and Auburn knocks it away. Another turnover by Tennessee. McCormick on the break to Purifoy. The reverse good, and Auburn leads.
Beautiful pass, beautiful penetration. Great job by Purifoy. Purifoy needed that more than he needed anything else.
19-18 Tigers, 7:39 to go. Bone into the corner, back out to Schofield. Schofield holds it on his right hip. Oh, and they get Anthony for a hold on Williams inside. That's 3 on Anthony. Hey, listen, Grant Williams is a handful. Auburn's defense been outstanding here in this first half. They forced Tennessee into 4 turnovers. They only have 2 points off those turnovers, but they have limited Tennessee to 6 fewer shots than Auburn. Meanwhile, Auburn's taking very good care of the basketball. No turnovers yet for the Tigers. But Tennessee trailing by 1. Auburn's doing this without Jared Harper, who picked up 2 early fouls. But now Anthony McLemore has 3, and he has to go to the bench.
He uses his hands, and you can't do it under the basket.
Into Williams. Back out it goes. Pass deflected by Purifoy. Into the hands of Brown. Bryce to McCormick for 3. Got it. How about Javon McCormick, baby?
He's doing his job like he has all year, Rod. He's doing his job.
22-18. Turner on McCormick. And an offensive foul called on Tennessee. You called that foul before it happened. You actually called it right after they called the foul on Anthony McLemore.
I knew that was coming.
Moving screen called on Tennessee.
If you make a bad call, the way you do it, you just get you a makeup call right behind it, and you're okay. That's
Bowden who actually picked up the foul, his first. Auburn on a 7-0 run. They lead by 4. Purifoy between the rings. Just wait till the 3s start falling, folks. Bryce Brown from the wing. Got it!
You just said it. You're talking about it with a man that knows right there.
25-18 Tigers. Schofield over to Williams, high on the right side. Feeds it to Walker, forces inside, another steal. Spencer to the deck. Purifoy picks it up, gives it to McCormick. Here come the Tigers up by 7. A foul on Walker holding Horace Spencer out top of the key. And that's the first on Walker, and this partisan crowd inside Bridgestone Arena.
Yeah,
a little restless.
They get a little fired up on legal calls.
So that's the first on Walker. 4th team foul on Tennessee. Auburn has 5. 25-18 Auburn. Samir Dowdy in the game. He'll trigger in. To Spencer between the rings, over to Purifoy.
Purifoy wide open.
And this time they get Bryce Brown for a foul. I think that was the right call. Turner did a good job selling it, but I think Bryce was caught trying to fight through that screen a little too hard, and that's his first.
I can believe that one. All right, now let's get a stop. We were deflecting and stealing more balls than I thought we could do it against this Tennessee team.
Turner out front to Schofield. Feeds it to Williams, knocked away, and Williams lost it out of bounds. That'll go back to Auburn. Yeah!
We are having more deflections and steals than I've seen out of this Auburn team this year. The effort that we're putting out there is as good as you can have.
That's 6 steals now for Auburn.
Oh, yeah, that's the name of the game right now, deflections and steals.
McCormick angles right, front court. Auburn up by 7. Over it goes to Bryce. Top of the key. Purifoy, catch, shoot. Yeah, off the rim, no good, but they get Grant Williams for fouling Javon McCormick.
Oh, they'll go
on the screen.
The only thing's wrong about that, they'll go to Williams and apologize to him. He is such a good player. I hate to say that.
He's terrific.
He is terrific. He really is.
First foul on Williams. 15th foul on Tennessee.
You better set legal screens. I can tell you that right now. They're going to call him.
Yep. Here's Bryce Brown. Thought about the three over the screen. Did not get it off. He lost the dribble. Now to McCormick with 10. Three over the top of Bowden. Nope. Not a bad idea. Shot clock was winding down.
He just made one, and he got a good look then.
Down the lane. Kick out to Bowden. Through his hands. Got it back. Now to Turner in the corner. Drives baseline. To Fulkerson through his hands. Turnover Tennessee. McCormick up the middle of the floor. McCormick down the lane. Kick to Samir. Slides left on the bounce and resets now.
All right. Samir can run this offense.
Dowdy between the legs. Lost it. Got it back. Got to give it up. Now to McCormick with 16. Sideline McCormick. Drives on Bowden. Into the corner for Spencer. Long pass out to Purifoy. Purifoy takes Fulkerson to the hole and lays it in.
We're getting something out of that young man we've needed all year. He's doing it today. We've got to have it. Timeout, Tennessee.
5:06 to go in the first half. Auburn without Jared Harper since about the 17.5-minute mark. They lead by 9 in the SEC championship game. 27-18. Auburn on a 12-0 run over the last 4 minutes. We'll keep it right here, Coach.
I say one thing about it. When you're getting deflections and steals and you're an up-tempo team, you put them in a bad situation because you got the numbers going down to the other end, and we got the numbers, and we're getting open three. I'll tell you one thing. If we were to get the offensive rebounding a little bit, this game could get out of sight in the first half. I'm not saying it will, but I'm just saying it could.
I like your train of thought there, though, Coach.
Yeah, I do, too.
That would make me a lot more comfortable. Chumo Kiki got a nice breather. He's back out there on the floor for Auburn, along with Horace Spencer, Bryce Brown, Samir Dowdy, and Javon McCormick, who has been the MVP, in my opinion, so far for the Tigers.
You know, I think he's done this kind of work all year. It's just been, we had such a great point guard, he hadn't got a chance. When they play them both together, you don't have to worry.
Yep. All right, let's see what Tennessee draws up out of the timeout. They haven't scored in almost 5 minutes.
Well, they're going to go inside to Williams if they can.
Turner to Fulkerson. Spins on Spencer, blocked. Fulkerson got it back. Inside to Schofield, knocked away. Ball on the deck. Chuma gets it to McCormick. Shuffles it to Brown. Three on the way. Yes!
We're playing unbelievably good with the transition game.
12-point Auburn lead, 30-18.
Don't foul him.
Schofield drives, stripped again. Off his leg, back to Auburn. Oh, my goodness. I've never seen it like this. I've never seen defense like this by the Tigers.
I think my team played that way one time. I can't remember it.
You probably in 1985 when you won the thing.
No. I'm only kidding. But I'm telling you, I'm loving the way we're playing because we're living on deflections and steals. We're not getting offensive rebounds. We're hitting threes.
30-18. McCormick crosses midcourt. Swings it around the left on the bounce. Top of the key to Bryce Brown. He's fouled out there by Turner. He got a little aggressive, and that's the first on Turner. Tennessee crowd a little upset about the what they would consider a ticky-tack foul. Both teams will be in the bonus with the next foul.
They thought Turner could really stop him, but I don't know that he can.
Dowdy fires it into McCormick. 4:13 to go in the half. Bounce pass, top of the key to Spencer. Horace holds it down low against Williams. Now to McCormick with 9, down to 8, down to 7.
He's going to
backs it up.
He's going to beat him off the dribble.
Here's 4 seconds. Drive by McCormick. Dish by underneath the Spencer. Foul by Bone.
What a pass. What a pass with the clock turn, and what a drive into the lane, knowing you're going to get something when you get a 2-on-1.
3:58 to go. Auburn on a 15-0 run. Tennessee hasn't scored since last week. 3:58 to go in the first half. Auburn 30, Tennessee 18. Free throw, 1-1 coming up for Horace Spencer. Auburn has turned over Tennessee 10 times. They have 8 steals, and they have outscored the Volunteers 13-0 in points off turnovers. Auburn's quickness is playing a big role in this one, particularly their quickness on defense.
They thought they could beat us with penetration into the lane. We're deflecting it and stealing it. They thought they could pass to the post. We're defending that and also stealing, though. And passes out of the post we've also stolen.
Grant Williams talking long and hard. Doug Show's coming out of the Tennessee huddle, so let's keep an eye on that.
He does it all the time, so I don't think there'll be anything.
He's a good lobbyer. I mean, the kid,
yeah.
you know, it's part of the game. Here's Spencer at the line. 1+1. No, it's actually 2. He was in the act of shooting. My apologies.
Oh, yeah, great pass from McCormick.
Nothing but net on the first one for Horace.
Playing like a veteran.
This to make it a 14-point Auburn lead. Up a little too hard. Rebound Schofield. Up ahead to Bone. Quickly to Bowden. Bowden in the corner. Left of the lane to Williams. Guarded by Spencer. Double teamed. Back out front and around to Turner. He'll drive. Hooks it to the top. Bone pulls up. Free throw line jumper. In and out. No. Tapped out to Dowdy. Here come the Tigers. Tennessee still scoreless on an 18-0, 16-0 Auburn run. Dowdy on the wing against Williams. Wants to elevate a three, and he does, and he missed it short. Rebound long, out of bounds, back to Tennessee. Spencer and Dowdy both went after it, and I think Dowdy may have just touched it last.
Yeah, but 23 fouled him now, and I'll have to look up his name because I think it's Jordan. It's Bowden.
Yep.
He fouled him and knocked him out. But they wouldn't call that one, though.
Schofield having trouble getting it inbounds, has to use a timeout. Tennessee will only have 2 to get left in the second half. That's assuming they don't have to use another one in the first half.
Well, their game plan kind of went all to pieces when he went out because the game plan was fixed to stop him. And now he's out. They don't have a game plan. And Javon McCormick, they didn't know what he could do, and he's done it.
Trigger into Bowden. Backcourt, hands it back to Bone. Bone crosses midcourt. Bryce picks him up on his left hip. Across the way to Turner. Turner holds it low. Now out front to Williams. Williams still on the bounce in front of the Auburn bench. Out to Turner. 3 on the way. Missed it. Bounces around. Tapped up. Bone gets it back. Brings it back out. Goes underneath to Williams. Off the glass. Short. Tapped up. Okeke the rebound. Tennessee. Oh, Schofield took it right away, and Okeke fouled him. Good play by Schofield. Tennessee fans not used to Grant Williams not getting all these little fouls called on him, but right there,
he didn't
great
get a
play.
foul.
Great play by Schofield to take it away from Chuma and lay it in.
Well, what they're doing is when we bring it down, 2 men from Tennessee are diving on the ball.
Right.
Now, that also means if we hang on to it, we can run on these people, and we've already proven that.
Schofield makes it a 3-point play, and that breaks a long, long scoring drought. Auburn still up double digits. Tennessee crowd on their feet now. 31-21 Auburn. Spencer now to McCormick. 2:43 to go in the half. Okeke out top to Horace. 1 bounce, flips it back out to Bryce. 15 to shoot. Listen to this place. Wow, it's loud.
Well, he'll beat Williams. He's got him in a 1-on-1.
8 to shoot for Bryce. Down the lane, corner Chuma. Steps back, shoots the 3. Missed it. Long rebound to Tennessee. Here come the Volunteers. Chance to cut it into single digits.
Don't let him in.
Oh, he turned it over. Bryce Brown picked his pocket. Bryce to Javon. Drives baseline. Flips it off to Chuma. Back to McCormick. To Dowdy at the top. And now to Javon McCormick again.
We passed on a layup to shoot trees. What we normally do, we should have laid that ball in, though.
14 to shoot. 13 to shoot. McCormick, top of the key. Hands it off to Dowdy. Dowdy down the lane. Scoops it up. No. Rebound Spencer. Goes up on traffic. No. Rebound Williams.
Boy, we're getting second chances now, and that's good. We hadn't got many of those.
Good effort underneath. Auburn just couldn't cash it in.
Couldn't cash it in.
Bone backs it up. Minute 38 to go in the first half. Bone over it goes to Turner. Now to Schofield between the circles. Right wing on 1 dribble. Picks up the dribble. Gives it off to Bowden. Pulls up baseline jumper in and out. No. Rebound Okeke. Well, that one went halfway down and came out.
Yeah, we've got the right people shooting the ball, and we're giving them 1 shot, and that's a big thing right there.
Minute 18 to go, first half. McCormick turns the corner down the lane. Hooks it in the corner for Dowdy. A 3 on the way short. Back in Okeke's hands. Oh, what in the world?
It must have been Spencer's the only one was pushing.
Spencer got called for the push, and that's his second, so he has 2. Anthony McLemore has 3, and Austin Wiley will come into the game, and Tennessee will shoot 1 and 1 at the other end. Grant Williams will be at the line.
Well, I don't know if that's the correct call or not, but I tell you what, it was. It was a hurting call to put on us because he was playing so good in protecting that rim and keeping them from laying it up and also bouncing it off the board so we get a second chance at it.
Malik Dunbar in. Williams missed it. Rebound on the deck to Okeke. That one went off the back iron. It was a brick. 1:04 to go.
We're going to call a shove. Call that one.
Javon tom-toms it up the floor. He's been a stud for Auburn in the first half. Here's Bryce Brown, top of the key. Wants to get it to Okeke. Free throw line. Down the lane. Pulls up over Schofield. Didn't get the roll. Rebound on the deck to Chuma. Got fouled going up. Oh, look at that offensive board work by Auburn, and it'll get him a couple of free throws.
Well, early in the game, we didn't have any of that. Now we're getting it, and that is what we got to have to win some game second chance opportunities, and now they're coming.
31-21. 47 seconds. The clock stopped. The foul was on Bowden, his second. Chuma gets 2. First one. Good.
That's the first point on a second chance opportunity right there, I believe. Maybe more than that.
You're right. That is the first.
We're taking Hiley out, and you think, well, we ought to leave him in there, but he has a time limit that he can play, and they're going to stay with it.
Okeke missed the first short.
He's always so good at that. I didn't think he would miss.
32-21, 11-point Auburn lead. Bone around to the right side. In the corner, Turner goes baseline, cut off, out to Bone. Bone pulls up, had it stripped out of bounds off of Bone, back to Auburn. That's another turnover. That's a turnover, and that is number 12 on Tennessee here in the first half.
That was a deflection by Bryce Brown, I believe. And what a play it was, because he was full speed ahead, and Bone might be as quick as anybody in this league. McCormick might match him.
McLemore comes in for Horace. I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony tries to pop out and hit a 3 here.
Well, it might be the case because he is a shooter. We're going to have it through the clock, aren't we?
About 2 seconds difference, Coach.
Okay, I forgot to. You know how the math is.
McCormick will bounce it out near midcourt. Auburn up by 11.
We need to start this thing with about 8 or 9 to go.
McCormick around the right side. Feeds it to Okeke baseline against Schofield. Works, turns, shoots, missed it. Rebound Williams.
Don't foul him.
3 seconds ahead to Bowden. Scoops it up and good. Beautiful layup.
Oh, that's a great job by Tennessee. We did a pretty good job. We had the rim covered, but he just made a super basketball play.
Terrific half of basketball for the Auburn Tigers. Auburn 32, Tennessee 23. The Tigers turning the Volunteers over 12 times in the first half.
Coach, you worked really hard to develop depth on this team. With Jared Harper on the bench, you get great minutes from McCormick and Harper. How has that worked?
It's worked out great. We talked before the game. It's a lesson to all of us. You know, we all know our best players are, but a company or a team is only as successful as the foundation that you build. So those guys are confident. We have confidence in them. We got to make some shots, and we got to keep playing great defense.
I said Harper, Mitt Brown. You do have 13 points off of 12 turnovers. How can your guys continue to be scrappy in the second half?
We got to move our feet. These guys are so big, strong, and physical. If you let Tennessee run their stuff, they get ball in places that are hard to guard. So we're 20 minutes away from cutting nets.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Keep an eye on Jared Harper. He's with 2 fouls. He only played 2.5 minutes to start the game, but he's out there again for Auburn now. Javon McCormick, the MVP, off the bench in the first half for Auburn. Tennessee will have the basketball to start the second half, trailing by 9. I think they're going to go in and try and get a third foul on Horace Spencer pretty quick here.
Oh, they need that. That's the only way that they can really hurt us is if the rim is unprotected.
Bone. And a foul right away called on Auburn and Malik Dunbar.
Well, Malik Dunbar was going over a screen. I didn't see the foul, but he did run into the screener. Now, whether the screener was moving or not, that you'll never know.
That's the first on Malik. Spencer guarding the inbound to Williams in the corner, guarded by Okeke. Works on Chuma. Lost the ball. Oh, it went right out to Schofield. Back to Turner, bounces in, dumps it off. Baseline jumper, no good by Alexander. Auburn has it with Harper up the floor.
All right, we slowed the game down there, but we should make them run. Let them know who the boss is right off.
9-point Auburn lead. Tigers can strike first now. Okeke over to Dunbar, back to Chuma, long range. Brings it in front of us, left side of the floor. Throws it back out to Horace Spencer. Cross it goes to Bryce Brown. Now Bryce to Harper at the top of the key.
Got to go to the basket.
4 to shoot. Jarrett a 3 on the way. Nope. Short rebound Alexander.
Get back. Got a good look. Didn't throw it down. We got to move the ball a little quicker. Holding it on one side too long.
Bone down the lane underneath. Kicks it back out to Schofield. Schofield swings it in the corner for Bone. Back out to Turner. Harper gets out on him defensively. 16 to shoot. Top of the key for Williams. 13 to shoot to Bone.
Get your hand up. He's going to try to get it up.
And he does. And he missed it. Backside rebound off of Alexander and out of bounds.
All right, now they're still shaky. They're still shaky. Put the pressure on. We don't want this to be a half-court game.
Both teams scoreless in the second half. 18:40 to go in the game. Auburn a 9-point lead. Harper angles left in the front court against Turner. Turner fouled him. Harper never extended the arm out. He kept the arm up. Tennessee crowd wanted an offensive foul, but Turner kind of hooked his arm.
Well, Turner was fouling him on the turn, and they tried to get him slow not to do it, and Don Daly called it on it, which he should have.
Dunbar in front of us. Bounces it in to Harper. Turner fell on the backside of Harper. Could have been a foul there. Now to Okeke. Right here to Dunbar on the wing. Malik swings it over here to Chuma, and he walked on the try.
He's got to get a rhythm, Rod. He's trying to do everything too fast. He's pump faking and going before they hit the floor. He's got to get himself under control because he could really be the difference in this game.
Inbounds comes to Bone. Brown follows him up the floor. Cross midcourt, 18-19 to go. Auburn leads by 9. Bone between the rings. 19 to shoot. Over it goes to Turner in front of his own bench. Picks up the dribble. Goes out to Williams. 12 to shoot. Hands it back to Turner with 10. Turner out on the left wing. Chuma guards him there with 6. Down the lane to the rim. Scoops it up and goes.
Oh, they put us in a mismatch situation, and we couldn't cover the goal like we needed to.
32-25.
We don't want to play a half-court game here.
Harper. Boy, they left him wide open. He didn't take it. Drives in and blocked by Williams. Auburn fortunate that wasn't a turnover.
All right, call the play. Call the play. All right, we're ready.
Okeke baseline underneath the own bucket. Corner for Malik. Flips it back out to Harper. Back to Okeke. A 3 over Williams is good.
Get him going. Get him going. We're going to take a long bus ride if he does.
Bone on the wing. Auburn up by 10. 26 to shoot. Dunbar guarding Jordan Bone. Over to Turner. 3 over Harper is on the way and good.
Now that was Jared Harper's fault. He gave help way too much.
Yep.
Prevent a drive, and they kick it down there and shoot it. We didn't do that in the first half.
35-28. Okeke on the wing against Williams. Shoots another 3. Buries it.
Let him have the ball. He's feeling it. Let him have the ball. Let him get going. Thanks. Think we're running that half-court offense a little better, Rod.
38-28. Bone left side. Schofield comes up to the free throw line to get it. His free throw line jumper's no good. Malik takes it on the run. Malik pulls up on the wing. Gives it back to Bryce, and he'll feed it back out here as he backs it up on the left side. Auburn up by 10 in the basketball. Brown crossover. Free throw line. Kicks it over to Dunbar. Launches a 3 from the right side. Good! Malik Dunbar, and it's a 13-point Auburn lead.
Big-time ball movement. Bryce Harper made the kick to the opposite side of the floor on the wing. Gets us a good 3.
41-28. Turner and Harper guarded on each other on the wing. Out front to Williams. Round it goes to Alexander. Top of the key, right of the key, rather, top of the key to Schofield. Now to Turner. He's got the hot hand. Steps back on the wing with 7 to shoot. Now to Alexander. Back to Turner with 5. Turner with 3. Turner with 2. Puts one up. Missed it. Rebound long to Malik. To Harper. Top of the key. Underneath Spencer. Horace shovels it out. Into the corner. Harper 3. No. Long rebound to Chuma. The Tigers get a reset.
All right. We're getting second chance opportunities. Well, it's knocking down 3s. That's pretty good offense right there, Rod.
13-point Auburn advantage. Harper will let the air out of it. Over to the right side. Corner for Chuma. Chuma, step back, another three. He was fouled, but no whistle. Here comes Tennessee down by 13. Bone thought about the drive, brings it back out.
Better get up on Bone now. We're giving him way too much ground. He'll hit it.
Schofield left to the keyhole. Knocked loose by Dunbar. Ball on the deck for Bone. Underneath to Williams. Runs over Horace Spencer. No foul. Ball comes loose. Auburn has it. Bryce Brown ahead to Dunbar. Drives on Schofield. Oh, he's fouled hard. Let's see if Malik's okay.
Get up.
Oh, Malik's hurting.
Get up.
I think they had the wind knocked out of it. Had the wind knocked out of it.
That might be, that's too aggressive a foul. You might have to take a look at that one.
And they will.
Not that it was a dirty type of play, but it was too physical, and it'll probably be called a flagrant foul.
Coach Bruce Pearl out there helping him up. He's got a grin on his face.
Yeah, he wasn't hurt. That's why I was saying get up. I know him. His name's Fred.
I thought it was Bill to you.
Yeah, I call him all kind of different. He always laughs because I never call him by his name.
All right, they're looking at the monitor to see the foul here.
He did it.
I don't know if there's anything flagrant about that or not.
Have to be common.
He was going for the ball. Timeout on the floor. 14:52 to go in the SEC Tournament Championship game. Auburn leading Tennessee 41-28 with 14:52 to go here in Nashville.
I think we've got to keep this thing in an up-tempo game. I don't want to get it in the half-court game. We're going to find out how good Tennessee with their comeback ability, how good we are playing with a lead. It's going to come down to that. And they've got three great weapons over on their side right now. We got to take care of them.
Dunbar at the line. Austin Wiley has checked into the game. Chuma Okeke across the lane from him. Bryce Brown and Jared Harper as well out there. Fulkerson in for Tennessee. Bowden has checked in for the Volunteers. Two free ones. It was a common foul and just a clean, hard foul by Tennessee. Schofield, his second. Malik strips it on the first one. 14-point Auburn lead. Four bounces, a spin. Puts it up. Good.
Nothing but net. All right, looks like we're getting ready to press. Dunbar's going out of the game. Samir in.
43-28. Auburn's lead at 15. That's their biggest of the game.
All right, we're pressing first time trying to steal.
Bone looking. Gets it into Turner. Back to Bone, and here come the Volunteers down the floor. Quickly to Bowden. Takes it to the rim. Off the glass. Missed it. Rebound tapped around. Harper with it. They can't buy a bucket. Harper speeds on Turner. In traffic to the rim. Blocked by Fulkerson out of bounds. And the Tigers will maintain possession. Don't like that. I don't mind that aggressive move to the basket. That's
no, actually, I think he was throwing the ball to Wiley. He was lofting up there. Wiley beat everybody, not everybody down the court, everybody on our team down. We almost got a dunk out of that.
Dowdy sideline in front of his own bench. Finally throws it out to Chuma. Close. Hands it off to Harper.
All right, run your offense and let's get something for Bryce.
Okeke back to Harper. Harper high left side against Turner. Now to Dowdy at the top of the key. Drives on Bowden off the glass. Good.
He's a good basketball player. People are going to recognize that pretty soon. He can do some things.
65 or 45-48. 17-point Auburn lead. Bone a high off the glass and good. A nice move by Bone. He answers Dowdy's terrific move. It's a 15-point Auburn lead.
Jared's got to guard him a little better.
Harper up against the floor against Turner. Drives, kick out. Dowdy thought about the three, swings it into the corner. Three from Harper, missed it. Rebound, Wiley goes up, and he's fouled by Fulkerson. Austin Wiley having an impact today.
Oh, he can have an impact on this game. I hope he can play more minutes. It would be terrific if he could. We're keeping this game in a full court game because we're deflecting and stealing and rebounding the ball.
Grant Williams about to check in. Admiral Schofield will go out. And Auburn will have a fresh 30 seconds as they'll inbound it with Dowdy along the end line.
All right, we got to make sure we got.
Throws it in long to Okeke. Chuma just shoots the three over. Williams buried it. Grant Williams never guarded him.
Well,
and Auburn leads by 18.
Nobody would expect him to do that, but we would, and we know he can do that. He just dribbled up there and shot it in.
You're going to give me a step. Okay. Bone penetrates, out of control, deflected. Auburn another steal. Okeke ahead to Harper, to Brown for three. Got it!
Oh, my goodness.
Got it!
What a play.
21-point Auburn lead.
Get back.
51-30, 13-13 to go. Turner at the top. Now to Fulkerson, the top of the key. Into Williams, lays it in.
You can't side front him. You got to totally front him. When he pulls you up, got to have some help. And that's all they did was push him up the lane, throw it over the top.
51-32, 12:55 to go. My gosh, the clock is running slow. Harper around to the middle. Between the rings now backs up. 19-point Auburn advantage. Harper, kick in the corner. Chuma, another three. He's
Oh,
feeling
my
it.
goodness.
Oh,
Lord.
my Lord. 22-point Auburn lead. Williams left to the keyhole. Back out to Turner. 12.5 to go.
I can't believe it, but it's happening.
Oh, Turner got
Another
fancy.
steal.
Got fancy with a behind-the-back dribble. Auburn the steal. Tigers, Harper, three. Off the back iron. Wiley keeps it alive, and Williams runs it down in the corner.
Get back. Wiley's working hard.
Yes,
He's
he
running
is.
the court both ends, and he's deflecting. He's protecting that rim.
Both teams breathing hard. 12:04 to go. 18 seconds to shoot. Turner to Bone. Pulls up. Free throw line jumper is good.
Jared is not doing a real good job of guarding Bone because we pushed him out the first half and challenged him, made him dribble away from the goal instead of toward it.
54-34. I'd be happy trading buckets the rest of the way. Auburn a 20-point lead. Brown out on Bone. Can't drive. Gives it away to Chuma.
Right now.
Chuma's a go-to guy. Chuma drives, kicks it out to Dowdy. Down the lane, floats it up. No, tapped out to Chuma. Three over Williams. Missed it. Rebound Wiley. Puts it on the deck, banks it in. 5-0 coming through. And a foul.
My goodness, they fouled him too. I got to clean my glasses. I didn't see that one. What a play.
11:22 to go. Timeout in Nashville. Music City singing War Eagle right now. The Tigers are up by 22. And a free throw coming up for Austin Wiley. Stay tuned. We're coming back. This is the Auburn Sports Network. All right, Austin Wiley at the line. Chance for a three-point play and to give Auburn their biggest lead of the day. Wiley's been an X factor today.
He really has.
Got it. That's only his first field goal and a free throw, but he's been a dominant figure inside when he's been out there. He'll check out. Anthony McLemore in with 3 fouls. 11:18 to go. Auburn up by 23. Eve Pons is in the game for Tennessee. Schofield has it. Free throw line to Williams. He'll muscle his way up and in, and there's your foul you wanted.
Who's it on, McLemore?
D'Angelo Purifoy, I believe.
Well, that's two guys that use their hands because they're not used to guarding the post the way you should.
Right.
They put those hands out there, and that's what D'Angelo did. But Anthony could have easily got that call.
So Purifoy picks up his first. Williams, a three-point attempt here. In and out, no. Over the back. Called on Purifoy again. There you go, Coach. You looked up and it was 4-1. And just like that, the two quick fouls, and it starts to even things up.
That's called living with the SEC. You got to expect that.
So now, what are they looking at now? Somebody tell me what they're looking at. Maybe the clock?
No.
I don't know.
If they're looking for any kind of thing that might have happened, they might have to go back to that excessive foul call down here.
Oh, they're looking for a hook and hold foul.
Oh, I'm sure. And we're on the inside. They could got us on the hook.
Oh, yeah. We have yet to see a replay from our vantage point here, our monitor.
You might as well forget it. If it's close, it's a hook and hold.
Yeah, that's been the case all year long. Look at the replay here. Yep, they're going to get Anthony on that one.
Well, the guy's on his back, I thought, so...
They may change the foul to McElroy.
that.
Actually, they did call it on Anthony. My mistake.
I said that. I thought they did.
I'm sorry. I should never doubt you.
Well, you should doubt me a lot because I'm fixing to start I said I was going to be good about officiating. They call one right there. That's wrong.
Well, just give them a little bit. They'll get it evened up, and we'll be off to the races again.
I sure hope, because we talked about if we could keep this in a full court game.
Right.
And we've done that.
I think it's going to be a hook and hold.
If they start going towards our bench, it will be.
Chuck Jones coming over. Yeah, I think it will be. And looking at it was a hook and hold by definition of the rule.
Yeah, by definition of the rule, the foul that they call a common foul down here where the guy hit him so hard.
Right.
It can be a flagrant foul by
being excessive.
And that's what it was. So they didn't want to make that call. That is really not good.
Okay, so Kyle Alexander will go to the line, then Tennessee will get the basketball. Auburn up by 21 with 11:09 to go. It's going to be moments here now. This last 11 minutes that Auburn's going to have to fight their way through. Alexander's free throw is good. His first point of the game makes it a 20-point Auburn lead. Second one is good. 19-point Auburn lead. And now a big moment in the game for Tennessee if they want to come back in this one.
With 11 minutes to go, the only way they can catch up is dead ball fouls and scoring quick.
Right.
And if we can just hold them to one shot.
Inbounds to Schofield, left sideline. Pass is deflected by Horace Spencer. It may have been touched by Turner. It was.
No, Horace didn't deflect that ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if they overturned this one.
If they go to that monitor.
They can't go to the monitor. They're going to get back to Tennessee. You watch.
I know, but if they go to that monitor.
Don't you? Chuck Jones is the one. Chuck Jones is. It was off of Horace's hand, and then Turner. Turner may not have touched that. Looking at the replay. Bone against Javon McCormick, who's checked back in. Had a terrific first half. Bone to Williams. Works on Horace Spencer. Baseline jumper good. It's a 17-point game.
Yeah, I knew they would go to him. It's just common sense. That's what they got to do.
Auburn, take a breath. You're up by 17. Let's play smart basketball. You win a championship. 10:35 to go. You're going to get a punch or two left here from Tennessee, that's for sure. Dowdy crosses over down the lane, blocked out of bounds by Bowden.
But that was a correct move. We could have drawn a foul easily right there. Now we need to score on out of bounds play, knowing we got 13 seconds on the shot clock.
Bryce Brown and Chumo Kiki on the bench getting some rest. Dangel.
Somebody go the ball.
Looking, lobs it out to Spencer mid lane. Turns on Williams and banks it in. The senior delivers.
He's having a great day. He's been doing it all lately.
59-40, 10-19 to go in the basketball game. Bone inside Williams. And he throws it away. Harper the other way. Harper down the middle of the floor. Corner pass. Purifoy three. Got it!
Oh, man. What great vision. What great passing.
Back to a 22-point Auburn advantage. 12 threes for the Tigers today. Bone to Turner on the wing. Feeds it to Schofield. Works on Purifoy. Shoots falling away. Missed it. Rebound to Dangel. Dangel popped it in.
Dangel, helping out, Dan. Get on that board. All right, let's run a good play. Let's get Bryce Brown involved. He's on the bench, I believe.
Slowly up the floor, crossing midcourt. Harper. He knows the clock is on Auburn's side, up by 22.
Yeah, we don't want to stall too long. Because you can go cold.
Hands it off to Dowdy. Reverses it back over to the right side for Harper against Bowden. Drives to the rim. Shoots it over to Dowdy. Saved it to Purifoy. Deflected by Tennessee, but Dangel had it touch his fingertips as well. And that will go back to the Tennessee Volunteers now.
That's one thing's against you on the running too much time off the clock. You have to make a real desperate type thrust.
Bone crosses the SEC logo.
All right, we got to stop Bone and Williams.
Bone over to Turner. Turner tries on Bryce Brown, lays it in. Good strong move by Turner. He has 17, just like he had 15 rather. He had 17 against Auburn last weekend.
He's a good basketball player. Their perimeter people are excellent.
62-42. Javon McCormick behind the back at the free throw line. Goes up off the glass. Oh, he got hit in the head. He's holding his head, and there's no foul call. 3 by Bowden the other way. Got it.
Usually happens right when you have something like that.
17-point Auburn lead, 62-45, 8:27 to go.
All right, I think we've got that evened up now. Let's call something.
McCormick down the lane again. He turned it over.
We got to get straightened out here.
Turner left side of the floor. Now to Bowden in front of his own bench. Pulls up. Now to Williams. Sweeps through, and it's a 15-point game. 62-47.
Our defense has got to pick up. We don't want this game in a half-court game, but if it is, we got to pick our defense up.
McCormick had his jersey pulled by Bone. Here's Brown. They get it to him in the corner. 3! Shuts him up.
All you got to do is get it down, get into your offense.
18-point Auburn advantage. Turner behind the back. Now to Williams. He'll shoot a 3. Make it. Boy, he's good, isn't he?
He's good. The whole team is good.
65-50.
Now they're pressing. We do not have to penetrate into the lane with these 2 small guards all the time.
Go ahead, Coach.
We need to get something into the post.
McCormick across the way to Purifoy, a 3. Got it! Oh, my Lord!
Oh, Lord, we've been waiting on you, big fella, and you're paying your debt.
68-50. 14 threes for Auburn. Bowden a 3. He got it.
Boy, I tell you, it's a shootout at the OK Corral here.
68-53.
All right, now we don't have to have penetration into that lane where they can take it away from us like we did them in the first half. We need to work it around the perimeter and shoot the 3.
McCormick gets up front court against Turner. Over to Purifoy. Now left side here in front of us, Brown. 17 to shoot. Bryce forced out.
Wide open.
Brown against Bone. Drives it. Penetrates. Puts it up. Fouled on the miss. Williams is shocked that the foul was called on him. That's his second.
I'm shocked that the foul was called on him.
15-point Auburn lead. 68-53. Timeout on the floor with 6:31 to go here in Nashville in the SEC Tournament Championship game. 3 balls been falling for Auburn. 14 of 35 on the day for the Tigers for 40%. Tennessee, 7 of 12 for 58%. 3 balls got to be a part of their comeback efforts here as Auburn leads by 15 with 6:31 to go. Bryce Brown will be at the line for Auburn to shoot 2.
What we've got to do is they're going to press us from this point on. We cannot beat them and drive it into the lane and not get a good shot. We need to get into our half-court offense and work it around. Give enough time on the clock if you're going to hold it out to get a second chance opportunity.
Bryce at the line. Coors Light reminds you that 21 means 21. With great beer comes great responsibility. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. First free throw good by Mr. Brown.
Well, one thing's going to be big is dead ball points from here on because there's going to be some fouling take place. We need to pick our defense up. We're in foul trouble, so we're taking a little bit off on defense.
18 for Brown, 19 for Brown. He makes them both. 17-point Auburn lead, 70-53. Okeke back in. Austin Wiley back in. Bone all the way to the rim. Blocked by Wiley. Auburn the other way.
Look at Wiley run the court. It's unbelievable. Get him the ball.
Dunbar. 3. No. Backside rebound. Wiley kept it alive to Chuma. And a fresh 30.
Yeah, they really fouled him or he would have got it early.
Harper inside a center circle. Goes right side.
Run the offense.
Lobs it in to Okeke. Had a mismatch on Turner, and he banked it in.
Well, when you recognize mismatches, you got a great point guard, and that's exactly what happened to us on that play.
72-53, a 19-point Auburn lead. 5:48 to go. Turner pulls up, left elbow. Made it.
We've got to play defense. We're not getting after it like we were.
72-55. Clock at 5:37. Harper crosses midcourt. Comes back to the left. Backs it up. Using some clock here. Schofield going, giving him some room.
We'll use a high ball screen on this situation or we'll clear out. We've cleared out. That's what we've done.
Harper can't drive, spins, shoots, short. Rebound. Dunbar ran it down.
Back it out.
Another 50-50 ball to Harper, and he double dribbled. Yep, he knew it. Harper went up on Williams, and he let go of the ball, and you can't do that anymore. You can't let go of it and then pick it up without making a basketball move. And that's a turnover for Auburn with 5:13 to go.
Jared's got to say to himself, I'm a point guard. I don't have to score for us to win. And he's thinking I got to score. He doesn't have to score.
Upset with himself on that one. Williams over to Bone. Up ahead to Turner. Turner down the left sideline. Drives baseline and fouled by Wiley and stops the clock with 5:05. Just got a little mismatch there speed-wise, and Austin trying to get over and cut him off. Got him with the hip.
Well, we talked about it earlier. They're going to drive the ball to the basket, or they're going to throw it into Williams. So we've got to guard both of those. We're pretty much relaxed on our defense right now.
Bone inbounds to Turner, and he's fouled by Harper. Got up underneath him. That's a good call. And Turner will get a couple. That's the third on Jared with 5:04 to go.
We don't want them going to the line with 2 free throws now. We got to get our defense hooked up. Our defense is slacked off just a least bit.
Turner, outstanding free throw shooter. He'll get 2 here. 77% on the year for Turner, a junior out of Florence, Alabama. Deep breath. Puts it up and made it. He has 18 on the day.
He's a good basketball player, and he can make the standing 3, and he can put it on the floor as he just showed, and he knows how to rebound the basketball.
Second one good.
All right, watch for the press.
19 for Turner. Auburn's lead at 15. Harper against Turner, a pair of ones guarding one another up the floor. Harper crosses midcourt. Under 5 minutes to go. Harper swings around left side. Top of the key for Bryce. Bryce can't get it inside. Shoots the 3 instead. Missed it long. Rebound long to Okeke. Out to Bryce. Fresh 30. Get it back to Jared. The Tigers can use some more clock.
That's good. Coach Pearl called this call. Now he will take this ball, and if they don't come and set a high ball screen, he'll try to get the ball into the lane and kick out, because we're spaced really well right now.
13 to shoot. Harper will go to work. High screen from Spencer. Spencer slips off the screen. Finds Horace into the corner to Okeke. Back out to Dunbar. Drives around Schofield, and a blocking foul called on Schofield. He jumped into him. And Malik will go to the line again for 2.
Get up. You're not hurt. He actually does have an injury, but I say that to him every time.
Crowd upset on that one. They may have a point. That's 3 on Schofield.
In my refereeing book, they don't, but that's okay. They actually did have a point.
72-57. Dunbar will go to the line. Official asking Malik if that right wrist is okay, and he says, yeah, I think I'm good to go. Big free throws here. First one, no good.
A little bit
short.
Have that thing. Come on now, big guy. We need points with the clock dead. That's what we need.
Second one coming up for Dunbar. It's a 15-point Auburn lead with 4:21 to go.
Gotta have points with the clock dead.
Second one. That was good.
All right, if we're going to press, don't let them run on you.
Dunbar with 8. Bowden drives, lost it out of bounds, but it was touched last by Auburn. Stops the clock with 4:15 to go. Samir Dowdy comes in for Malik Dunbar.
All right, boy, Malik has been, from an effort standpoint, he's been quality today.
Yep, 8 points for Dunbar. Short inbounds to Williams. Spins, shoots, and in and out, no. Spencer the rebound. Over to Harper, and the Tigers will slowly bring it up the floor with a 16-point lead.
All right, we got it inside 3 now. Don't go back you across the line.
Harper guarded tightly by Turner and fouled by Turner.
You got to call one of those after that. Actually, we shouldn't care, because that's taking time off the clock when they don't call it. If we can hang on to the ball.
Auburn leads, 16-point lead, 73-57 with 3:52 to go in the SEC Tournament Championship game. And free throws coming up here for Bryce Brown. I'll tell you what I've noticed from the very start, even when Tennessee was ahead, Coming out of timeouts on the floor. Auburn players are loose. They're smiling. They're happy. They're having fun.
Oh, they are, and that's the way you play. Now, Jared Harper's the guy going the free throw.
I'm sorry, Jared Harper to the line for 2. Looks up, puts it up, and made it. Actually, that was a 1-and-1, my mistake. I'm making them all over the place. That is the first point of the game for Jared Harper, who is 0 for 8, but he has 6 assists on the day.
He was nervous as a bootlegger with a sheriff in his yard.
Second one.
All right, that a baby. All right, don't foul him. Get back.
18-point Auburn lead. Tennessee throws it away.
All right.
Oh, my goodness. Bone trying to get it to Turner. Took his eye off the ball, and it went out of bounds with 3:48 to go.
Get back in that box,
one of the few unforced errors by Tennessee. They've had a bunch of forced ones.
Now they're going to be really aggressive with him.
Yeah, they have to. Harper ahead in the midcourt or front court to Spencer. Now to Chuma. Chuma thought about the shot, but Chuma, you're up by 18, brother, with 3:32 to go. Okeke along the sideline, long range against Schofield, puts it on the deck, 9 to shoot. Hands it back out to Dowdy with 7. Down to 6, now to Harper with 5. Works on Turner with 4. Launches it from beyond the three-point line. Barely inside midcourt, and it's out of bounds off of Auburn.
What happened there? I thought we had that.
Horace had it and lost it. Just fumbled it out of bounds. Couldn't quite bring it in.
Boy, that second, pull it off that second would have been strong there. Now they're going to drive it hard to go or throw it to Williams. Everybody knows that. Let's stop it.
Bone left side of the floor. Pulls up top of the key to Williams. Now to Schofield. Can't get the shot off. To the right wing for Turner. 16 to shoot.
Get your
Backs
hand
it up between the rings.
Get your hand up.
Turner kicks it out to Schofield. Launches a 3 over Harper. Missed it short. Rebound Bryce Brown. And he cradles it against his belly. And Auburn will bring it up the floor.
Run the clock down.
Auburn fans on their feet. They smell it in Nashville. They smell a title. 2:40 to go. Harper takes the pass from Brown. Backs it up left side. Schofield fouls him.
Boy, I'm glad they made that call. Woo! They use those hips. They're a well-schooled outfit, I can tell you that right now.
That's 4 on Schofield with 2:34 to go, and a 1-and-1 coming up here for Harper.
Tennessee's one of those teams can commit 50 fouls below the waist. They use their hips so good.
Yep.
They really do. And that's not a criticism.
No.
That is a coaching point that you use. We got to knock down these free throws.
Harper, 1-and-1 for Jared.
Get in there.
First one good. I don't know about you, but a 19-point lead with 2:34. I'm feeling pretty good, Coach.
Well, you know, we all both thought it felt good, but I tell you what, I'm not feeling it because we don't want to give them any dead ball points. Let's make sure that they earn every point with the clock running. The clock running is the key.
Second one good for Harper.
There's more than two running if you stop the clock.
20-point Auburn lead. 2.5 minutes to the title. Bone to Williams at the top. Over to Bone. Drives around Okeke. Lays it off the glass. Got the rolling good.
Boy, is he a great
and
player.
Horace is hurt. Horace and Bone are hurt. Horace pops up.
Horace is
Bone,
okay.
looks like Horace is okay. I think they may have bumped knees together, maybe. Auburn will inbound it with 2:22 to go. Horace will stay in, so will Bone. They stop play for a moment.
If they'd have bumped any more than that, Tennessee would have been on the free throw line.
Okeke up the far side.
Get it up.
Okeke swings it in the corner for Dowdy. And he's fouled quickly by Grant Williams.
They might think that's the guy to foul, but he's the best from a percentage standpoint on our team.
2:11 to go. Free throws coming up for Samir.
With the exception of Horace out there, and he's shooting 71% from the field now. We got some incredibly good free throw shooters out there.
Williams goes out. Fulkerson comes in. Auburn up by 18, 77-59. Samir Dowdy eyes the bucket, shoots and scores.
All right, arc the ball now, Samir. You can't shoot that line drive.
78-59.
That sounds like I'm coaching, but when he shoots a line drive, it has to go directly in the basket. He got it up a little bit.
And it goes through. 20-point Auburn lead, 79-59 with 2:10 to go. Turner over midcourt. Drives it left of the keyhole. Bryce Brown knocks it loose, chases it down, along the sideline. Harper dives forward and then throws out of bounds down at the Auburn end. What great hustle right down to the end.
I tell you what, Dick Vitale couldn't set it any better than you did then. And I know he tried.
My goodness, what great effort by Mr. Harper.
If we're going to press, don't press to foul. Press to slow down. Keep that clock running.
Minute 59 to go. Auburn up by 20. Tennessee the other way, length of the floor, Turner. Drives into front court. Kicks it left side to Pons.
Don't foul him. Don't
Hands it
foul
off to Turner, and Auburn fouled. Boy, they're so aggressive, though, Coach. That's just been their mindset all game long.
It is. You're right about that. But you got to start thinking with your noggin right now. The only way they can even remotely get close is with the clock dead. So don't foul.
Inbounds to Turner. Minute 45 to go. Around the screen on the wing. Puts up a three. Made it.
They're incredible with their three-point shooting.
79-62. And a foul from behind Bowden. And Harper will go to the line.
You notice how long this 2 minutes is going to be because of the foul situation. And they just got into the bonus, didn't they, on the next foul? Yes, and we're in a double,
Another
right?
bonus now for Auburn, and Harper will go. As it's great to be an Auburn Tiger rings from the crowd. Harper up with it.
Get in there.
Good. Out of the game, Bowden. Into the game, Johnson. First time we've seen Jalen Johnson today. Is to make it a 19-point game. Up and good.
10. All right, don't foul them regardless what the score is.
81-62, 90 seconds to go in the tournament championship. Crossover Turner to the rim, scoops it up, and a foul call.
Well,
I know it's
no, that's okay right there. You got to defend the rim.
Right.
But I tell you, anywhere else, you want to let that clock
sure.
run. But you know, when they drive it to the hole, Rod, they can only get two.
That's a good point. Free throw good by Turner.
He's earned that. Doesn't he shoot somewhere in the high 80s?
Oh, he's terrific. He's right at 80% on the year.
Yeah. I thought he's in the high 80s. Are you fired up?
We'll be at about 90 seconds.
No, you're fired up. I can tell.
Second one good for Turner.
I'd shake hands with you, but it's moving so fast I can't.
Harper.
All right, they're getting a little trap situation going right now.
Trap Harper against the sideline, uses a timeout. I believe we'll take it as well. I don't think we've had a call timeout here in the second half. Should be a full timeout. Minute 17 to go in the game. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network.
Your exclusive home of the Tigers in Marshall County. WTWX, Guntersville.
He might shoot.
Minute 17. Okeke to inbound. Far sideline. Throws it backcourt to Harper.
All right, they're back to straight man now. So we'll keep it. We'll keep it down. We'll be look at the bench right now, Rod.
Harper right side. Bench on their feet. Harper, long three over Turner. Oh, yes! And a big old night from Music City, USA. 84-64. Turner at the top. Step back. Jumper. In and out, no. Okeke the rebound. Oh, look at that Auburn bench.
Yeah, look who's coming in the game.
Look at the walk. Well, not a walk-on anymore. Cole Blackstock.
Cole Blackstock coming in. This will be a great throw
over there. 84-64. Harper dribbles it out. 7 on the shot clock. Harper another long three. Short. Tennessee the rebound. Shot clock is off. 13 seconds to go. Long three for Johnson. Short. Downey the rebound. He will hold it on his hip, and that will do it. There'll be no Sharon with Tennessee this year. Auburn 84, Tennessee 64. For the first time in 34 years, the Tigers are SEC tournament champions. Let the confetti fall. Wow.
Hey, wow's the word.
My goodness.
Oh, this is so good.
Auburn dominating the Tennessee Volunteers, not from start to finish, but almost.
Coach, from tip-off, your guys' intensity, their want-to was so apparent. You told them before the game they could make history. How did they do it?
You got to show them a plan. They got to believe in the plan. They got to trust each other, and they got to give God the glory. That's the formula that we try to use. I'm happy for Auburn. I'm happy for our president, Dr. Leith, our athletic director, Alan Green. I'm happy for my kids and my coaches, and more than anything, the Auburn family. We worked really hard for this.
As the confetti falls here and you win the first SEC tournament title since 1985, why was this the year to get this done?
Let's go! Well, it means a lot. I'm a big fan of history. You know, I got guys like Charles Barkley that are calling me, and they're celebrating right now. Big Chuck, this one's for you, Betty, and all those former players. Gary Gottfried, that's battling ALS. This one's for you, Gary. We're thinking about all of our former players and all of our families, and my family that's got to put up so much. Yeah! Yeah! My boss here, but it's about family because they win, and these kids. So,
Coach, you said before this tournament even started, the SEC royalty, the Kentuckys, the Tennessees of the world.
Look at those kids right there. Look at them up on that stage celebrating up there. Yeah, I mean, to be with Tennessee and Kentucky and Florida, it's why we came to Auburn, to try to bring respect and credibility to the men's basketball program. It just means more in the SEC. This championship means more because of the unbelievable competition that we had to go through.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, Laura, thank you, man. You can tell what makes him a guy you want to follow. And he talks about being a top 25 program versus a top 25 team. They may be a top 25 program for years to come.
What an incredible SEC tournament it was here in Nashville. The fans, the teams, we saw some career moments, we saw some season highs, and the Auburn Tigers end up being the champions, the Tennessee Vols coming up in second place. So let's go ahead and get this thing started as we begin to hand out the all-tournament team. We are going to stall for just a second, guys, because the mic is not hot to the arena. We want everyone to be able to enjoy this, so give me a second while we wait for this. And I'm going to send it back to Carl Ravitch right now while we see if we can get this mic working in here.
All right, Laura, no problem. Dick, you look at Bruce Pearl up there. You know what a gauntlet this is the entire season.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Look at Bruce. And I will tell you this. That segment he did with Laura was a great recruiting segment. You better believe he will absolutely utilize this as a magical recruiting moment for Auburn. And he deserves it. His kids just were superb today and everywhere. And to win 4 games, man, in this tournament like they did was terrific.
Yeah, he's holding back some tears there as Bruce Pearl. And now we send it back to Laura.
All right, let's try this one more time. Can you guys hear me? There's Bryce Brown. We're still working on this, guys. Hopefully we will get the mic to work in the stadium here in just a second. Obviously, the fanfare is really going in here as everybody's excited for the Auburn Tigers. And what an incredible SEC tournament it was. The Auburn fans, Auburn faithful here to watch it. Congratulations to the Tennessee Volunteers as well, and your SEC tournament title winners, the Auburn Tigers. Let's go ahead and get this thing started with the all-tournament team. First player on the all-tournament team, Admiral Schofield from Tennessee. Second, we have Grant Williams from Tennessee. Also for the all-tournament team for the SEC tournament, Jared Harper from Auburn.
Yeah, boy.
Bryce Brown from Auburn is your next member of the all-tournament team. And finally, Chuma Okeke from Auburn, the final member of the SEC all-tournament team. Congratulations, and are you guys ready to hear who won the MVP for this tournament? Well, he's standing right next to me. It's Bryce Brown. Congratulations, MVP of the SEC tournament in 2019. Bryce, you got some new hardware right there. You told me yesterday this team never doubted that you guys could win this SEC tournament title. What can you say about your brothers here and the way that you got it done?
First of all, you got to give all the glory to God, and that's exactly where it starts from. That's the only place it starts from. And then, I mean, us as brothers, we've been through so much. Us seniors, our job was to lead this team. We came from the bottom and just raised to the top, man. I already did, Coach. I'll give it again. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Coach Pearl, let's get you up here too as well. I'll come back to you, okay? Don't worry. Coach, we talked about what it meant to you to get this team and this program to this point. What can you say about the way that these guys came together to get here?
Well, I think if you trust each other, if you trust the process, if you rely on each other, none of these guys here could do it by themselves. They needed coaches, they needed teammates, they needed managers, they needed the best fans in the Southeastern Conference. And me personally, I needed my family to have been there with me every step of the way. I needed Commissioner Sankey for believing in me, forgiving me, and letting me come back into the SEC. I hope the SEC's better with me in it.
And now to present the tournament trophy, here's SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey.
Thanks, Laura. And that theme of our fans, we set an Asheville attendance record for the SEC tournament this week. Thank you to each of you for being a part. I want to congratulate the University of Tennessee Volunteers on a great season. We all wish them great success in the NCAA tournament. And it's my privilege to congratulate Auburn University President Dr. Stephen Leith, Athletics Director Alan Green, Coach Bruce Pearl, and the Auburn Tigers, 2019 SEC Basketball Tournament champion. That is your trophy.